Paula Coomber, Seaside FM. I'm in Shores today with Jeremy Buxton. And what are you doing here today, Jeremy?
Well, I've come to visit Seaside Radio because we're getting ready for the big digital switchover, and from the 3rd of August we start to turn off analogue TV. Now, we know that for certain people in the community this is going to be a bit of a scary time, so we have our help scheme, which is run by the BBC on behalf of the government, to help those who are going to just struggle possibly a little bit with switchover to go digital.
Right. This has been widely advertised for the last few months, and now we're within a month of it changing over. But in that time, I've noticed my own box has several times said to update it.
Yes.
And other people will have been doing the same, won't they?
Yeah.
So they've already had a taster.
And everybody is going to have to do a retune on the 2 dates. So if you're watching Look North BBC One with Peter Levy, you're getting your TV from Belmont, which you will be around here. You should be seeing that one. Then it's the 3rd of August. Then again on the 17th of August, because what will happen is, on the 3rd of August we turn off BBC Two analogue and we turn up the BBC digital channels. Then on the 17th of August, all the rest of the analogue TV goes off and we turn all of the digital signals up. So if at the moment you're also finding your digital TVs burbling and breaking up a little bit, you will find that once the switchover has happened, the Freeview signal is a lot stronger and a lot more stable. Because at the moment we've got analogue and digital on the same transmitter and they don't really like each other, so we have to keep them down at a certain level.
My picture does keep freezing and
now you're
pixelating.
You're lucky because you've already got digital TV, but there's a lot of people who still only have 5 TV channels. And for them, they're suddenly going to find that BBC Two is going to disappear and then all of it's going to go off. And that's where the help scheme is here, because we will come and convert one of those TVs to digital, so you won't be left with a blank screen.
Just one thing to clear up. You say on the 3rd and the 17th of August. Now, this is the holiday period and people are going to be away. That it is not necessary to actually do it on the day.
Just as soon as you can when you get back.
Yes.
You don't have, I mean, ideally do it on the day. If not, it's not one of those things where you must do it on the day or you'll miss the opportunity. As soon as you can.
Fine. Now, we know that there's a lot of people that are eligible for this. What are the criteria?
Well, if you are 75 or over, and there are a few people, by the way, who will go, I'm not 75 until the 1st of September. Have I missed it? You haven't. It's 75 or over by the 21st of October this year. So because that's when we kind of close the region down. So you've got until the 21st of October to let us know you need our help. And if you're 75 or over, anytime before then you're eligible. If you've lived in a care home for 6 months or more, again, you're eligible. If you're registered blind or partially sighted, again, you're eligible. And if you get, or indeed could get, certain disability benefits, things like mobility supplement, disability living allowance, attendance allowance, constant attendance allowance, if you are entitled to those, again, you are eligible for our help. Now what you'll get, as I say, you'll get one television converted in your house. So, for example, there are some people who might have bought a new TV recently, in the last 5 years even, a nice flat screen TV. You might think, actually, my living room TV, I get more than 5 channels. Well, in which case, that's great. What about the kitchen? What about the bedroom? What about the other TVs in the house? Because we'll do one TV. It doesn't necessarily have to be the main TV where in the living room, for example. It can be anyone in the house. So we'll do an end-to-end service. You get in touch with us. The most it will cost you is £40. And for that standard offer, we will send an engineer who is CRB checked. So we have a security check in place. We will actually provide you with an easy-to-use Freeview box. Now, we've been mentioning already about having to do the retuning and having to fish on the menus. Can get a bit complicated. Our box is really clever, because what it does is it pops up one message and says it's time to do a full retune, press OK, and it's as easy as that. Whereas everybody else is going to be fishing on their remote control, finding menu, install, factory reset. It's really complicated. Our box makes it much easier for you. We also will check your TV aerial. Now, most TV aerials will still work. There's no such thing as a digital aerial.
I was going to say, there's been a lot of scammers around saying, you must, I've had them at my door telling me that I need a digital aerial.
You don't.
I know I don't, because I'm getting the programme.
If you can get channel 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 on analogue, the chances are your aerial will be fine. But what we'll do is our engineer, he will check your TV aerial. If it needs replacing, then where he can, we'll do a replacement, we'll put them, that's included in the price. And also, if you want the television converting, let's say for example you've only used an indoor portable TV, we can convert that, we can convert just about every television. You don't need to buy new TVs, by the way. We can convert that little portable, but we can actually probably put a cable in, a proper external aerial cable from your main aerial if it's in the bedroom or something. So
I was going to say, because these small aerials are not, are they going to be better with the digital?
It should get better because the digital signals will get stronger, but you might find that if you use a little portable TV aerial, you might need to get a portable digital aerial. Again, wait and see what happens with Switchover. But for the help scheme, if you've got that digital TV in your bedroom and you want that TV converting, we'll run an aerial in for you off your main aerial. And the other thing we do on the help scheme, which is really useful, is that we offer you 12 months aftercare. So if you find the morning after, even 10 minutes after the engineer has been out to see you, that you can't remember which button to press to get the telly to come on, pick up the phone. On the Freeview box, we'll leave a sticker. You ring that number, it's a free phone number, and they'll talk you through it. And if they can't get you switched over, if they can't get it to work, we'll send the engineer back out to you. And we'll do it as many times as it takes. You've got that for 12 months.
Right, he'll be the little silver man that we see coming in.
Digital! Oh, you've seen our little ambassador.
I have seen the ads, yes.
That is Digital. It probably won't be Digital himself, because I don't think he's got a driving licence, to be honest with you.
Oh, right.
I don't think there's a car big enough for his large head. But one of our friendly engineers, just to mention as well, there's a few other things. You've mentioned people knocking on your door and talking about digital aerial. We never come knocking on your door. So if someone knocks on your door and says they're here and that give us 40 quid and we'll switch you over, we don't do that. We only come when you invite us. When you ring and book your appointment, we will give you a slot. The engineer will ring you the day before to confirm he's coming tomorrow, just to remind you. And when he turns up, if you want to, you can set a password. So only you and our team will know that password, so you'll know if he's genuine. Plus all of our engineers have ID badges, and they're even in Braille as well. So for those who are visually impaired, again, we know that our engineers are genuinely who they say they are. There are also a few people who maybe feel a little apprehensive about having a young man in the house. If you're, I don't know, maybe 85, 90, and you live on your own, you might be a bit frightened about having a man in the house with you. So we can arrange a chaperone service. And this is done with the WRVS. We've trained up loads of volunteers, and they will gladly come along, have a cup of tea, and just keep you company while the installation work's being done. And likewise, if at the moment you're not sure what to choose from all the help scheme, we can do a home visit. So before you order the help scheme, because we do satellite, by the way, we do Freeview and FreeSat. If you're not sure which one to go for, we can send someone out who can help you go through it all and get you ready.
Now this covers a wide majority of people with all these things. I am thinking there are several of my contemporaries, obviously younger than the age, who are complete technophobes. They are going to struggle with something like this, and will they ever be able to get any help from anybody?
That's always the annoying thing, is the help scheme has to be there for the group of people. And that's who the government set it up for. We didn't decide.
No.
It was done by the government. But yes, there is help available for all of us. If you find, come retune day, that you're struggling and you're looking at the remote control on your Freeview TV and thinking, I don't know where the menu button is. Well, Digital UK, you mentioned Digital.
Yes.
Digital UK works for Digital. They're all together.
Right.
So you've seen him on the TV adverts as well. Digital UK have set up a free, or a local call number, but it's a free service. So it's 08456 505050. 08456 505050. You can ring that, tell them the make and the model of your television, and they will then go through. They have all their instruction manuals on their computers, and they'll tell you which buttons to press to get you to do a retune. So there is actually help available for everybody, but for those who are 75 and over, in a care home for 6 months or more, if you're eligible for certain disability benefits, or if you're registered blind or partially sighted, we can go that little bit further for you.
That's great. Is there anything else you wish to add?
Now, if you are a help scheme customer, I would say, hopefully by now you've had up to 3 letters from us. We've just sent the 3rd set of letters. You might have thought it was junk mail, you might have shoved it in the kitchen drawer, stuck it on the mantelpiece behind the carriage clock. you might have been a bit frightened by it all, not quite sure what it was all about. Well, if that's the case, do please get in touch with us. You can tell us that you're actually fully switched over. If you've got all your TVs sorted, and a lot of people have, and you don't need our help, let us know, because we'll stop bombarding you, we'll stop wasting money writing to you and ringing you. And I know people don't like getting junk mail, so we'll stop hassling you. If you do need our help, let us know as soon as you can. You've got till the 21st of October. And if you're now thinking, do you know, I had one of those letters and I can't find it, there is a website and a help scheme number. The website is helpscheme, all one word, .co.uk. But then the free phone number is 0800 40 87 656. That's 0800 40 87 656. If you ring that number, they'll be able to tell you what you're entitled to. And for certain people, it's completely free. If you get certain income benefits, you don't even have to pay the £40. They'll know when you ring what you're entitled to, and they'll arrange for it to be booked in for you. And come the 3rd of August, hopefully you're not going to be left with a blank TV screen.
No, and you won't have to nip next door to see Coronation Street. Right. We've also had these booklets sent out, and I can appreciate for some people this is going to be a bit scary, but there's only one section in it, it's going to be relevant to you. My part was the free view, it was a matter of 2 pages. Just turn to the one part that is relevant to you, and it won't look so daunting.
That's right. And if you are finding it daunting, and if you are eligible for help, then give the help scheme a ring, because that's what we're there for. And we really do want to help as many people as we possibly can before switchover.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Jeremy.